Hello there, Big Benedict here. We're playing Gears of War Reloaded on the Series X, and this is my insane difficulty guide and walkthrough. We're currently on Act 4-2. It is entitled Bad to Worse. So as you're going through this first part, be aware that you're going to have to backtrack the way you first came. So after you kick the door open, make sure you've done it correctly by your one of your teammates will say something. If they don't say something, you haven't done it correctly. But it does checkpoint around this area, and on the first time that you do this, you have a lot more time to set up your shot because if you do reset off of a checkpoint, you don't have this lengthy amount of time that you're standing around waiting for this. What's going to happen is they'll throw you back in the middle, and the hole is already starting to spawn roughly by the time they spawn you into the game, and there is enough time to get off a shot with a torque bow, but it's just a difference of how long you get. And afterwards, in both instances, they give you 2 boomers to kill. I don't believe there's anything in the room they come out of, but that was actually 2 pieces of footage right there, because the first time I got killed by a boomer. So in that instance, what would happen is they would throw you back into the middle part of that second room, and the hole would be spawning or about to spawn. And what you would do is just quickly run up to like about halfway down to the point where the hole spawns, and then fire off a torque bow or whatever explosive you have on hand. And of course, if you have no way of sealing it with an explosive, you'll have to do the fight. So it's not too bad, but I just wish they would have it done differently there. So we have a second Berserker fight over here, and it's different to the first one in that you have environmental pieces of the setting to work with over here. So what you would want to do first of all is switch out your one of your guns for the hammer burst, or sorry, the hammer of dawn. And then what it wants you to do here is have the berserker charge at these structural pillars here, and oddly, you don't have to make any noise. It just knows where you are. So thankfully it's like that, because you're not asked to bust out your sidearm and make noise. So the conceit here, as I understand it, is that since we're using the hammer of dawn, we need clear overhead sky, and that's going to be given to us by the partitions, those pillars falling away and giving us part of the glass being broken. Then we can stand near about to where it fell, and then you can use the hammer of dawn. It's usually about have her hit 3 of them, and then you can start using the hammer of dawn. And it's the conceit from before that I'm going to be availing here, where you burn her up as much as you possibly can, and then stick a grenade onto her. It should kill her. If it doesn't, you'll need to fire at her with the hammer of dawn. Probably only one more session though. But don't forget, this is important. As you're leaving here, switch out your hammer of dawn for the weapon that you dropped to pick it up in the first place. And the reason for that is because on the next chapter of this act, the hammer of dawn will become offline, and you won't have any point of having it. So that's the end of the chapter. Actually, it's quite a brief one, and the next chapter is a wonderfully titled chapter called Hazing. So we'll all see each other there, and until we do see each other there, please continue to take care.